Have you ever started your journey that you were supposed to be on, but you've been held back by your circle? Look at that car. I love my car. I love my AMG C63S. I got to start the video. If it's in the background, it's in the background. Have you ever started your journey? Let's just say self-improvement journey, right? Because that's where it's really at. And that sets the tone for a lot of our aspirations and dreams and goals and careers. And if you fit, it just gets you places. If you live a wellness life, it gets you places, right? So have you ever started, let's just say, anything that gets you on a trajectory forward, and the circle that you're a part of, they start to feel a certain way? Have you experienced that? Because I have, and that's a really sure shot way to cut the F out, cut all those people out, right? Who seem to be an invisible barrier psychologically to your first few steps in trying something new, that they don't have the courage to do so. You're going to find this especially in the fitness, self-improvement, wellness, losing weight, getting into the best shape of your life. You're going to find all of this existent. It's rampant in today's culture because what we don't have is a support system as such. I want you to think about that a little bit, what I just said. I just did a video uh, over a week ago why it's uncommon to be fit. You think about the people you are surrounded with in your proximity, whether it's your family, your circle, um, just your co-workers even. That's corporate America's, I talk about why is everyone out of shape, you know. So when you take all of this into account, it's uncommon to be fit. And when you embark upon your journey, people will hate. It's that simple, because they don't have the courage to take the first few steps and walk, for example, or they don't have the courage to um, improve their diet, nutrition, and stop eating like crap, like ish, right? And so there's a lot of invisible energy that you're going to feel, and you can smell that hate energy, and it's very real. It's happening with me right now as I am doing YouTube, as I am growing the channel slowly, as there are new subscribers to the channel. When I started this YouTube journey, people were really, really silent. They were really, really quiet. It's as if they had seen a ghost, because they didn't see this side of me. Now, it's not like I'm a stranger to YouTube, because I have a performing artist channel at Jazz Dance. It's actually, all my links are on Instagram here, on YouTube attached. But when I started this life channel here, Wellness, it just brought another side to me, an element, and it gives even my closest ones, who I'm not really close to, an element, an aspect of what I do and what life behind the reels. The purpose and why I created the channel is because a lot of the times I show up to shoots and my gigs, and I look the part. I look a certain way, like, I'm not chump change, and I'm 49 years old, and that's what bothers a lot of people, and precisely why I've also lost 90% of my circle that I used to know. In fact, a lot of my extended circle and outer circle, who used to know me during my show days and performing days, they have aged horribly, and that's just what it is. What it is, you call it out, right? And I can't say even if it's their fault, because people are really unaware and so disconnected from reality. And when you're in the process of just letting go, like, meaning you just have lost complete control of your body, mind, and spirit, you don't see the compounding effect, right? And the same thing can be said for your self-improvement journey. Is when you start, it may seem difficult in the beginning, but the power of the compounding effect over time, you start appearing differently to everyone. You may think that you haven't made any progress, but I absolutely can guarantee you this. You have made progress. Every day compounds, you times it by 7 times 4, and then 12 months in a year, you have made progress. And so these people will see your progress posts, your stories, the steps, the workouts, right? Your meal preps and everything that you're posting, you're giving you're adding value to society. You're adding value to ones that need it, right? That are searching for people like you that can make a difference. And social media is an interesting thing, right? People pretend to never see you when you're on the come up, and when you're rising from the ashes. The phoenix rise from the ashes, as they say, right? I think that's how you say it. But they pretend to look the other way, right? This never fails. When I'm actually in my acting and modeling gigs right now, um, people I went from a musician, performer, pop artist, R&B guy, dancer. I can still do all of those things. I have a martial arts background and all of that, to now um, getting into acting. People are looking at me like an alien. Like, does this guy ever stop? That's the energy I feel, and that's a great thing. Because if you feel some sort of a way, seeing someone else push the boundaries, right? That's a reflection of you wanting to do better. At least I hope that's the case. At least I hope you feel motivated. You feel inspired to do that. That's typically a voice inside you saying that, hey, I need to improve. I need to get my act together as well. But oftentimes, it's not quite that, folks. You're going to lose a lot of people in this journey. You're going to lose a lot of people in this journey. Think about that for a second, right? Self in this space here, I'm going decline, folks. So bear with the noise here. Barring any falls, I should be good here. But as you are growth is uncomfortable, not just for yourself, but for others around you to see you change and become something that they thought you would never become. It's uncomfortable. There's a little bit of hate, a little bit of jealousy that, hey, you're better than what you were yesterday. And you remind them that they're falling behind. That's really it. They won't like your stories. They won't comment on your posts. They won't show you any support, but they will be your biggest spectators. And let's just say once you win $1 million, right, whatever that goalpost is, then they come for the ride, right? I have that happening to me right at this very second. There are people checking out my stories. There are people seeing that I'm just a different, changed man, like I'm completely different. All this vibrant, positive energy, walking every single day, expressing gratitude. What are they doing? Just watching me, spectating. They're not even inspired to walk, mind you. They're not inspired to take this 10,000 steps, mind you. They're just watching, posting pictures of junk food, and just stagnant. No support on YouTube, no support on Instagram, nothing. Just looking like ghosts, like creeps. Honestly, it's creepy. So you're going to find that. And I'll end it with this. I have zero expectations. So when you start this journey, it's going to be very lonely. As you can see, I'm very lonely right now. There's hardly anyone in sight. There was one guy I just saw just doing yoga behind me as I said what's up to him. But it's a lonely journey, folks. The better you get and the higher grounds that you find, you connect with yourself spiritually. And when you look back, you have walked 1,000 miles. So there's 10,000 steps every day. You have walked 1,000 miles. You've taken 1,000 steps. You've taken 100,000 steps, right? And you've walked 1,000 miles. That's a lot, hypothetically speaking, right? I'm just talking, just illustrating numbers sake. Your journey is your journey, a very personal one. You don't need anyone's validation, and be prepared to go this alone. People are not going to like you for it. People are, especially if you remind them of the truth, which I say oftentimes is the truth sets you free. People are not going to celebrate you like that. Most people won't. Even your loved ones won't. And if you're waiting for their validation and their check mark and their go, no, forget it. It's you versus you every freaking single day. So a quick story before I end this one. I promise a quick story and I'll end this one. I was lying in bed. I came from my acting class last night. I was lying in bed this morning. Slept a little late. And then walked my dog, fed her. I had this heavy brain fog. And I wasn't feeling my best. Like, why is my energy off? And this is life. I'm not always in a good mood, you know. I get myself though into this amazing mood by doing just this. And I collapsed in bed. I just went back and I laid down there and took a 20-minute power nap. And all these dark voices started coming into me, like talking to me, you know, stay here. Just 3 more hours and imagine how good you're going to feel. But then I started to become depressed. Like there was this sadness, like I'm going to give up on myself today. I can't. Then I'm calling this person out, a new subscriber and a comment on my alcohol addiction video. I believe her name is Tiffany Ford. So Tiffany, if you're watching this, thank you so much, because your comment, that one comment, was a reminder that I'm doing something. And it's not that that was the validation I needed, because I'm 300 and something videos in. And I'm now doing this with such a pure heart and free spirit. But that comment literally, I was going to get to it, but that comment made me get up and say, no, do it now. So Tiffany, thank you. And if you're watching this, whenever you get to this video, thank you. And feel free to share it. Folks, with that being said, I'm showing up here. I at least got 2-3 more videos in me to record. So I'm batch recording. TGIF, Las Vegas. What a place to be. What a time to be alive. Okay, next video, Mamba out.